Okay, we got cranial nerves. The first nerve is the olfactory nerve, which passes through the foramina of the cribriform plate, and that one deals with olfaction. So Dylan, can you smell that for me? Peanut butter, so he can smell it. Next, we have the optic nerve, which passes through the optic canal, and that one deals with vision. So Dylan, can you see the sunlight right now? All right, he can see it, we're good. Next, we have the oculomotor, the trochlear, and the abducens nerves, what all can be tested together. With the oculomotor, that one deals with eye movement everywhere except inferior and laterally. The trochlear nerve, which its function is to move the eye inferior and laterally, and then the abducens adducts the eye. So those three pass through the superior orbital fissure. So with that one, we're going to do the eye test. If you can follow my finger. All right, those three nerves seem to be intact. Next, we have the trigeminal nerve, which has three different branches. The first one is the ophthalmic, which passes through as also the superior orbital fissure. The second is the maxillary nerve, which passes through the foramen rotundum. And the third is the mandibular branch, which passes through the foraminal valley. And those three nerves just deal with skin sensation on the face. So with that, we're going to touch all different parts of his face. You can feel it. Those three nerves are intact. Next, we have the facial nerve, and that one passes through the internal auditory canal or the stylomastoid foramen. And with that one, it deals with the anterior 2/3 of the tongue with taste, as well as the submandibular and sublingual salivary glands. And then, as I said, that one passes through the internal auditory canal. So with that one, we're gonna have Dylan smile. And as you can see, it's intact. Next, we have the vestibulocochlear nerve, which deals with equilibrium and hearing. And that one passes through the internal auditory canal. So with that one, we're going to do a snap test. You can hear him. It's intact. Next, we have the glossopharyngeal and the vagus nerve. They can be tested together as well. They both pass through the jugular foramen. With the glossopharyngeal, as it deals with the taste and the posterior third of the tongue, as well as it innervates the parotid salivary gland. And then the vagus nerve, I always forget the vagus nerve, deals with muscles in the pharynx and larynx. So with that, we're gonna do the throat test. You can swallow for me. All right, it's working, even and controlled, balanced, all is good. Next, we have the accessory nerve, and with the accessory nerve, that also passes through the jugular foramen, and the two branches, the two roots of this nerve, the cranial goes to the trapezius, and then the spinal goes to the sternocleidomastoid. So with that, he did both the tests, he moved both of them, so they're working. And then the last, we have the hypoglossal canal, or the hypoglossal nerve, which passes through the hypoglossal canal, and that one deals with intrinsic and extrinsic muscles of the tongue. So don't have his tongue stick out for us and wiggle it all around. And that one's good to go.